So this is Chris and James's first night at a Eugene institution, video game, bar, shuriken trivia, in that order. What do you say, Chris? What do you say, James?
I've never been more excited, ever.
Chris is going to busk for a little bit, make some money, turn in some of these lovely resumes I printed for him.
Well, it's kind of
good night.
I do. I don't think it's very good.
Here's our team.
Trivia. Gonna win at some trivia.
How do you enjoy trivia, Chris?
I love it. I got piles of it.
James, how do you enjoy trivia?
I got buckets of it.
Well, looks like old Chris is getting acclimated to Eugene. How's the busking going? Hey, you got a $5. All right, well, the family is off for their first Saturday market. This is one of the things I hope clinches the deal to make Chris and James full-time residents, but I guess we'll see. Chris, what are your expectations of the Saturday market? What do you expect?
Are they hiring?
I want people to give me money and jobs.
Yeah.
Man, real one-track mind.
Is it job
guys.
market?
Real one-track mind. James wants a spoon. Being here with Chris and James is kind of awesome because I remember Saturday market for me was like this really like
Saturday market.
It was like this crystallizing moment last summer where I was like, wow, I can't believe I live here, and I really finally made it. And so I'm hoping they're getting the same vibe. I'm having honeycomb for the first time, and
You like it?
Yeah, I do. I always imagine it being really crunchy.
No.
And it occurs to me now that's because I was thinking it would be like honeycomb
Waxy.
cereal.
Really?
Yeah. It occurs to me that honeycomb cereal is really changing my idea of what honeycomb should be.
Oh, cool.
Wow, Chris gets and turns down his first job. This is a double day. All right, we're on our way to our first social gala. Me, Avalon, and the boys, our little handsomes. Chris, James, are you excited to meet everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Jesus, I just had an uncomfortable experience. So Chris wanted to go check out Irish Night. And you know, I'm not a awful musician. So I kind of figured, you know, Irish music, what is there really to it? And I really thought that I'd be able to kind of like carry on with everybody. And I just made a total, in my brain, I'm like, I am playing horribly, but there was nothing I could do to stop it. So I had to kind of tell myself, you're not playing horribly, man, and it's Eugene, everybody's really chill. And then some guy is just like, hey, you know, if you don't know the tune, you should probably sit it out, you know? Because that thing's loud.
There's a big difference between Irish jams, bluegrass jams,
Strawberry jams.
Old-time jams, strawberry jams, and like folk jams. They're all playing tunes that they all know because they listen to that music.
You know the thing is, though, man, I'd really like to be a dick about it and just be like, oh, man, that guy's such an asshole. Couldn't he have said it a little nicer? But there's nothing else he could have done. There's nothing else anyone could have done. All I would have been doing is just digging a deeper asshole hole.
Well, here's the thing that you have to do, is you have to, that guy was actually trying to teach you. He was trying to teach you about...
Right, and I didn't mean to slink away. It just, you know, I'm not going to be able to, like, learn as, like, I was just humiliated, so I couldn't really, I wasn't in a space for learning.
But he didn't mean to humiliate you.
I know. There really wasn't any way to... Somebody had to do it.
Nobody was going to say anything. People could have been huge dicks about it. But he wanted you to enjoy yourself. But he also kind of wanted you to stop aimlessly strumming along.
I wasn't aimlessly strumming. I was in the right key. It just, I don't know.
I've been doing this for a lot longer than you have.
Have you ever been that guy? Have you ever been one to
that's why
bring old Sparky out back and put him down?
Yes, that's why I am able to tell you this, because that I've been there before.
Have you been old Sparky before?
I have been old Sparky.
When were you old Sparky?
That's how it goes. I was
When did you get put down?
actually I never did, but I was actually clever enough to realize that I was going to be old Sparky because I didn't.
Oh, come on! Are you going back there?
Yeah, I'm going back.
You had a really good time.
I had a great time.
Well, I guess that's the important thing. This has been a hellish night for me, but
No, you had to.
it was not about me. It was always going to be about Chris, and that's what it was.
those-
I'm not saying that shittily. It was about you tonight, about you finding a place.
my life.
No,
I've got my places. We're going to one of them tonight.